Hi Aries, this is your September 20th through September 26th weekly tarot reading. I do multiple spreads per reading. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is an interesting spread. I can interpret it two different ways. Scenario number one is that you are currently in a relationship, but perhaps you're feeling like it's on its last leg, it's just done, it's dying, and somebody new comes along, and you jump the ship, you get out of this relationship, and you get into a relationship with somebody new, and that relationship will eventually lead to something very, very happy and abundant. Scenario number two is that you recently experienced a really bad breakup. It was a devastation, your heart was broken, but here comes this new person, and the new person will comfort you, this person will nurture you, and this person will help you to get out of that hole, and eventually this person will become more than just somebody who is supporting you. Eventually this will grow into mutual love, and the two of you will get into a committed relationship at some point in the future. Alright, so let's take a closer look. So the Three of Swords is the devastation. This is a breakup card, right? And the Hierophant right there, this is either a Taurus you're dealing with, but most likely the Hierophant is all about some kind of a traditional relationship, like marriage or a committed relationship. So then we have the Six of Swords that follows the Hierophant. Six of Swords is you're actually moving either out of that relationship, or you are moving out of this headspace. You're basically overcoming this devastation. And you're coming this devastation because we've got the Page of Cups clarifying the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups clarifying the Six of Swords. So clearly there is somebody new here with the Page and the Knight of Cups. And it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this person is just there to help you, support you, and eventually to fall in love with you. Right? So, and then we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. This is actually the outcome. I specifically asked what the outcome is going to be, and those two cards showed up. So Two of Cups is the mutual love. This is soulmate love, twin flame connection, if you believe in that. To me personally, when I see the Two of Cups, it means that two people are on the same page and the feelings are mutual, right? This is actually one of the best cards when it comes to love. And it's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Some people call the Ten of Pentacles the marriage card. Ten of Pentacles could be all about abundance. It could be all about a very stable and grounded relationship, a committed relationship. So this is a great combination to have. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Two of Cups is all about emotions, and the Ten of Pentacles is all about stability. Right? It's the marriage card, like I said. So yeah, just to sum up, the two scenarios: you are either leaving your relationship, if you're in a relationship right now, because it has served its purpose, it's done, there's no feelings there left, and you're moving out of that relationship with somebody new who is going to be more loving, and you know, who will be able to comfort you and give you what you actually want. Or scenario number two, you are recovering from a recent breakup, and this person will support you, nurture you, help you, and either way, doesn't matter which way you go, it will still lead to this abundant and loving committed relationship, or even marriage at some point down the road. Alright, so I usually do extend it for new love, but I think this is clear where this is going. Yeah, I'm happy for you, Aries. It looks great. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We've got the Tower, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Moon. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Pisces, but you could be dealing with anybody. So what I do see here with the Tower and the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, we're looking at the situation where you and your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your significant other got into a huge fight. It was really big. The Tower is here symbolizing that something fell down to the ground because it had a faulty foundation anyway. And the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a conflict in this particular spread, right? So somebody's been waiting for the other person to extend an apology, right? With the Seven of Pentacles right there, the person is waiting. And an apology you shall receive. With the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. The Eight of Wands is all about communication. Some people call the Eight of Wands the Cupid's Aries card. So yeah, whoever reaches out, and I don't know whose fault it was that this fight broke out. Most likely both of your faults, because it takes two to tango, right? So one of you will eventually reach out with an apology. The Page of Cups right there, this is actually the outcome. And I specifically asked what the outcome is going to be because I wasn't really sure. And the Page of Cups came out. The Page of Cups is the apology card. It's one of its meanings is the apology. But the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Moon. The Moon is either a Pisces you're dealing with, or most likely the Moon is the state of a depression, it's sadness, and it could be them feeling that way, you feeling that way, but most likely both of you are feeling this way. So hopefully the fight the two of you went through wasn't a final or the final fight that killed this relationship. Because obviously one of you still wants to bury the hatchet with the Page of Cups. Right? So hopefully the two of you can sit down and talk it through and get back together. The Page of Cups looks very promising. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. We've got the Queen of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, we have the King of Swords, then we have Justice, and Justice is clarified by the Ace of Swords. You could be dealing with a fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I think the Queen of Wands in the spread is you, Aries. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And we've got lots and lots of swords here. Even the Justice card is holding up the sword. And I think it's kind of symbolic that the Justice is clarified by the Ace of Swords. That's the sword Justice is holding in their hand. That's very symbolic. Another symbolic thing is that the way cards came out. First we have the Queen of Wands, you, and then we have the Two of Swords, and then we have the King of Swords. So we do have a Queen and a King. That's actually a positive sign, because to me, if we have somebody on the King and the Queen level, that means that the two of you vibe on the same level. Yes, you've got your differences, lots of differences, but I think this relationship could still be worked out. The Two of Swords between you and this person most likely symbolize crossroads. When this person comes back around, somebody will have to make a decision. And the phrase I just thought in my head about the Two of Swords is X marks the spot. So when this person does come back around, it's not going to be anybody beating around the bush. It's not going to be anything really emotional. It'll be like an ultimatum. Are we in or are we out? It's going to be a very direct and very straightforward conversation, communication. Somebody will want to set the record straight and make sure that there is no bullshit going forward with all these swords. And I don't know who is going to be the one initiating this whole thing. It could be you or them, but most likely them, because it's all about swords here, right? So yeah, hopefully the two of you can work it out with the Justice card, and justice will be served. Justice could, by the way, also represent major apology. But like I said, most likely it's all about being very direct and making sure that nobody screws around going forward. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords clarified by the Fool, and we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much anybody. You will have a new offer coming in with the Page of Wands. And since we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this offer could be about starting a new job or starting a new business adventure. And it could be a new investment opportunity. But it'll most likely be something you're not really familiar with. It could be something brand new, something you haven't done in the past. And you will need to think about it. We've got the Two of Swords right there, clarified by the Fool, and the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith. And in this particular case, like I said, since you're not 100% sure about it, the Fool most likely represents exactly what I said. It's something brand new, something you haven't done in the past. Or perhaps most of the responsibilities at this new job will be something brand new, something you don't have experience with. And the Two of Swords in this case is the Crossroads card, so yeah, you will be thinking about it. But I think you will eventually decide to go for it, because we've got the Three of Wands there. The Three of Wands, to me personally, means when somebody has already made a decision and now they're starting to do something about it. So you could come up with some sort of a plan and start implementing that plan into action. But in this case, this is the decision you're going to make about this new opportunity. And most likely, like I said, you will take this leap of faith with the Fool. Hopefully they offer you a good chunk of change, and you do see a potential here. Because, you know, the way I always look at new responsibilities, it's always, if you acquire a new skill, this is an additional line on your resume. Alright, so you can think about this new thing, new job from that perspective. And looks like you will, and you will be starting this new business adventure or this new job. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aries, this week. We've got the Empress, we've got the Two of Wands, we have the Hermit, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Virgo comes through the most with the Hermit card. This is the personal Virgo card, but it could be any Earth sign. It doesn't have to be an Earth sign, especially if this is about a new business opportunity or a new job. Just like we saw in the spread I just did for you in regards to your work, business, and finances, right? So let's talk about that first. What you're not expecting to happen is to receive some kind of an offer with the Knight of Pentacles. And this is a very stable and grounded offer. It's a very serious offer. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck because it's all about pentacles. It could also mean that somebody thought this offer through. And you'll need some time to think about it with the Two of Wands and the Hermit. The Two of Wands, this is you making a decision, and the Hermit, this is you taking a time off, taking a time out, isolating yourself, doing some soul searching, going within, trying to realize, is there a future with this offer? Is there a potential there? And I think there is with the Empress card. The Empress card, one of its meanings is pure abundance. So this is what's on the line here. This is what could potentially come out of this offer. But you will still need to think it through yourself. If it's not about finances, or if it's not about work or job offer, pretty much the same thing can be said about love, right? Somebody is going to come forward with an offer. It will most likely be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is somebody who thought this offer through, right? And they do see you as the Empress. This is always a good sign. They think of you as you deserve a lot. The Empress is somebody who does not require an introduction. Everybody knows this is the Empress when the Empress walks into a room, right? This is the way they see you. But nevertheless, you'll still need to think about it. Alright? Hopefully you'll make the right decision, and hopefully whatever decision you go with will bring you abundance in the future. Alright, Aries, other than that, have a great week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.